Yo, what's good? What's good?
What up, bro?
McSaylor, Pull Up and Smoke video cast. It's in full effect now.
We are here. We have arrived.
Yes, we are. First episode.
You already know, man. So we're taking this thing to another level. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know you can link up with us at the cigar lounges around the DFW area and just pull up and smoke with us. But we figured we would bring it here and put this thing to a video cast. And for those of you who missed the pull up and smoke, you'll be able to log on right here and get caught up with what we got going on, man. So
and also anywhere else too, we pull up and smoke everywhere. We done pulled up and smoke in Austin. We done pulled up and smoked. We done flew up and smoked.
Flew up and smoked
in Vegas. We done pulled up and smoked in Shreveport.
Yes, sir.
But also on January 19th, we will be at Lake Charles, Louisiana. So we looking for that pull up and smoke. We doing an event, but it's also gonna be pull up and smoke.
Yeah. So make sure y'all hop on our. I'm not to cut you off.
No,
just make sure you hop on our Instagram page. You know what I'm saying, for all the details,
Facebook.
You know what I'm saying, addresses and locations and where we're going to be, man. Facebook, all of that, man. It's Hawk McSaylor. You know what I mean?
And be looking, like I said, we got the cigars, we got the accessories, we got all that. So this right here is the OG, the first one we came out with. Mm-hmm. My boy, he smoked it down, but he got the money, so that's the new joint, the heavier joint. So like I said, you can get your cigars, you can get your accessories, your shirts, your pins, your lapel pins, your duffel bags, all that.
Everything, man. It's
HawkMcSaylor.com. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a cigar company. It's a total lifestyle.
Yeah. And the link will be in the description of this video. You know what I'm saying? So HawkMcSaylor.com, man.
Let me ask y'all a question, man.
What up?
I know this is our premium cigar. Excuse me. This is our premium stick will be dropped. How you feel about that money? Compared to the OG.
The money, like the OG sets the tone. The money takes that tone to another level. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can describe it. You know, if you looking to kind of elevate your smoke, elevate your palate a little bit, even if you're a bit more of a seasoned smoker, the Hawk McSaylor Money is a stick of choice. You know what I mean? So,
what does the money consist of?
Man,
all Nicaraguan.
All Nicaraguan in a beautiful, slightly oily Maduro wrapper on this thing, man. This thing will have you right, man. So yeah, hit the link, man. You already know, HawkMcSaylor.com.
And I must say, I know I may be biased a little bit. Not towards a different stick. But
talk your talk.
But every time I smoke this stick, man, it's as good as like the first time we ever smoked it. You know,
totally agree.
The first time we ever went through blends and found this one is like the first time. So it's a good stick, man. Like I said, I don't take it from me being biased. Trust me, everybody who smokes it feel like it's a good stick. We have plenty of repeat customers. So that let you know right there, you know. So
and look, to add on to that, once we dropped that money, I was so stuck on that because that's all we had was this. That, like you said, once I got back on this, I've respected it and appreciated it way more.
Absolutely.
Hey, what you pairing yours with right now?
Man, I'm pairing mine with a little bit of Douce and Coke. You know what I'm saying? You know, the money, it's a dope cigar, man. I've tried it with Douce. I've tried it with Jack Daniels, Seagram 7. You know what I mean? So a few things, man, and it pairs real well. So.
And added that too is I also tried it with the, I'm not a coffee drinker, but the frappe, all of that, due to the fact that it has that aftertone of the peanut kind of pecan type of, nutty flavor. Yeah, it'd be funny, but you know what I mean. That also does great with a morning smoke. It's definitely a great morning smoke.
I'm pairing the OG right now with some red wine.
This guy's fancy.
Very
but
much
it's
so.
Very good. Actually, my first time pairing it with wine. So normally, it'll be the Douce, something like that. Whiskey, just any type of whiskey, Coke type deal.
Yeah, and that's what I gotta do, man. For like 2019, man, I kind of want to look into some cigar and wine pairings and kind of, check those blends out and see how they do.
So as a matter of fact, in the comments, let us know what your favorite pairing is. But whatever cigar it is, what you like to pair it with, and also if you are a Hawk McSaylor cigar smoker already, let us know what you like to pair yours with. My boy, the Honorable Trap Gentleman, gave us a shout out. Shout out to you, man. In his article,
sir.
and actually he put that he liked to pair with the Uncle
Nearest.
Something I really want to try, especially after finding out the history about that. In general, you know what I'm saying? Hearing what's her name, Fun. Can't remember her last name, but her name is Fun. So respect to you, but hearing you speak on that and just the journey that you took and the steps you taking to come out with that and buying the land and all that type of stuff, it made me want to go get it right then.
Right.
You know what
Most
I'm saying?
definitely, man. And this is a time where, black businesses and black ownership and just black excellence, period, man. It's a time for that to be highlighted. If no other time, man, now is the time. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the good people over there at Uncle Nearest, man. It's a black-owned, cognac company, man. And this is the guy who was the brains behind Jack Daniels. So that's a jewel for you.
Yeah, that's a definitely jewel. I'd like to also add that as far as coming into the cigar game, I'm proud of me and my brothers that came in as far as not the extinguished gentlemen as far as look, because we are extinguished, but to bring forth the culture of let's just say the crowd that looks like us, dressed like us, has a lifestyle like us, because we are a lifestyle brand, that you don't always have to be suit and tie fly to enjoy a good cigar. Most people think that you have to be super pristine as far as how you dressed and maybe a way of mentality, but it's not always the case, because once, for you guys that just start smoking, guys or girls that just start smoking, it's not about how you look or your mentality. It's about just getting into the lifestyle of the cigar world that'll get you in tune of.
Right.
This is a good thing. This is a great hobby. It's very it opens your palate up to a conversation, and also just building. Building with each other. That's this right here tie it all together.
Because you do know this, cigars in general is the number one unifying thing.
Facts.
They say in the world,
Right.
So
Because a lot of people thought it was sports. It's not sports.
Yeah.
Cigars, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you black, white, green, purple, orange, whatever, man. Like this right here will definitely bring you together, man.
Also, it's very relaxing.
United front.
It is very. May I add? This is very, very, very relaxing.
So speaking of lifestyle, if y'all notice, we always say the ultimate lifestyle.
Ultimate.
And behind that, we smoke cigars. That's part of what we are, but we're not just a cigar brand. We're a lifestyle brand, the ultimate lifestyle. So with that, what y'all listening to? What y'all listening to right now? What y'all jamming right now?
Let me set it off because I've still been on this Nipsey Hussle. I know it's been out for a while, but
yeah, we gotta get you off of that.
It's just I'm the type of guy that I gotta zone out. It's just when I zone out, when I want to get in that mood mentally or a vibe that I want to feel, I'm definitely going straight to Nipsey Hussle. Other than that, I am listening to other few people such as J-Rock, J-Rock. I'm liking the way Swiss Beats did this album. That last joint, I mean,
Poison.
Just personally,
Oh.
I like the Poison he's giving out.
Right.
I'm definitely digging the Poison.
Yeah.
And I'm still working on that Meat Mill album. I'm not the guy that listens to the album one time and just say, "Oh, it's this or it's that." I got to really get into it to really give my full opinion.
Right. I'm gonna say
those three are good to me.
I'm gonna say this, not necessarily what I'm on, but I checked it out. I checked it out. It's cool in fan. It's cool in fan. But I want to say, man, I'm not really a fan of his, but I see he's evolving a whole lot, and that's that Kodak
Black. I knew it. Testimony.
That testimony when I first, because regardless,
Right.
I give I jump on my title, see an album. Don't really care who it is, but I always try to give that album a chance.
Sure.
And when that testimony came on and I heard what he was talking, I'm like, okay, boy done grew up, for one. You can hear the growth. You can hear he's actually reflecting now on the things he's done instead of trying to be actively in it, still trying to portray that active lifestyle.
Do you feel like it's due to his case not being all the way closed, that way he is reflecting because he know what he could be facing?
Well, I think it's just growth. I just think it's age and time.
Okay.
I think with a lot of rappers, I'm using rappers for the example, but I think us as men in general, like, for one, it takes us a little longer to mature in most cases. So I think for him, he's just getting to that point now where he knows, like, I'm making money, I'm having a decent life. I no longer need to be in that lifestyle. I no longer need to portray that type of lifestyle. So I think now he's at that point. It's like, okay, I know I can do better. I have better. That lifestyle is more tangible now. It's not just on TV.
But see, the thing is, man, with rappers, a lot of them, they don't go down that road until they get jammed up. Once you get, it's almost like when you get ready to go to court. It's like, you know what, yo, let me put my suit on and my glasses on, and you just kind of morph into this thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
your religion book.
Right. And it's in no way am I saying that that's what he's doing, but that's the common thing. We've seen that thing happen over and over and over again. So I guess to kind of add on what you're saying, I feel like over time we will tell if the moves that Kodak is making right now is 100% him as a man coming into his own, genuine. You know what I'm saying? Because let's not, it's the elephant in the room, but he does have that case hanging over his head.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this though, and I agree, but I guess the other part is that lyrically, what he's saying speaks more volumes than his actions at this point. And the reason I say that is because listening to his music in the past, it wasn't really no substance. Yeah. And to hear that, to me, even if it's not genuine, to me it has to be genuinely him. For him to sit down, birth that type of record, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that can't be that can't be a facade to me.
But do you
not that type?
No, that's not a facade. But do you think it's a reflection of his reality?
But that's fine, right? Because sometimes it takes you get knocked down. It takes you to be in a bad position. Okay, now, because for everybody, it's not everybody knows how that wake up call off the rip. It's not, so it may take, But that's the thing. That's what we try to teach to the youngins in general. Like, hey, we're trying to talk to you now, so you don't have to get to that. So he's been fortunate that although he's going through it, he's getting another chance, and now he's able to maybe help his situation. Because it is lingering still, absolutely. But he's able to help it with what he's doing now.
But let me ask this: as far as I see the route I was going, as far as artists that has actually been into a situation, so to speak, before they can actually grow up through music. Yeah. What about the guys that just coming strictly from the basement, the streets, strictly the first time being heard? Maybe not the first time being heard, but being heard by the masses. Right. And two of the artists I want to bring up is Sada Baby. I'm digging that boy. Call it what you want to call it. I'm digging that boy full body. Yeah. And another artist that I've been introduced to through my man is The Baby. No disrespect to Lil Baby, because I like you too, but The Baby, what? North Carolina or South?
North.
North Carolina's finest at this point to me personally, personal opinion. I'm rocking with The Baby, and I'm definitely rocking with Sada Baby. Yeah. True indeed, they haven't been through obstacles in the industry or while being in the industry, but I was about to say The Baby true.
But see, this is the thing, and not to cut you off, but what I was going to say is that we may not see the thing. The thing with Kodak is that he's so young that we seeing it as he's going through.
And he's been in the game. He's been in the industry a little bit longer than me.
Right. So them guys, you never know. Like they may have in their personal life have already kind of been to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Kodak has been a little bit leveled up as an artist. Right. That his obstacles are being more magnified by the public and the paparazzi, call it. Right. Rather than the two artists I just named. But I just want to speak on the artists that just been, I'm just going to say, personally speaking for me, The Baby and Sada Baby, I know y'all probably been out dropping music and y'all great artists, but I've been, let's just say, I've been put on to y'all for my man recently, and y'all new artists to me. Yeah. And
they still new artists to the world, but see, I think it's about the position at the end at this particular time. Like for me, it would be somebody like a Mozzie. Like Mozzie is a person who he dropped numerous underground mixtape stuff, but then once his music kind of surfaced, we caught him in pretty much in the middle of his evolution. You know what I mean? Because you saw you got one project, and then next thing you know, you start seeing him evolve. Like, yo, I'm finna put the syrup down. I'm finna you know what I'm saying? So now it's like the industry is getting a plethora of things from him all at once. Like, yo, you still got the grimy, gritty stuff, but at the same time, we see you trying to
see the growth.
You see the growth in you as a person, and you haven't even hit the top yet. So we're literally seeing his growth day by day. You know what I'm saying? Just a more introspective.
Another thing I'm
view
going to
from
touch on is, as these artists are growing, sometimes they quote unquote keep it too real, where you don't want to get away from certain subjects. As far as some of these artists that's doing great for this also get locked up.
Right.
What you call it is being into the streets, getting shot, getting locked up.
But you know what that is though, because they said a lot of times artists they never even go to jail till they become rappers.
Exactly. The Tupac thing.
Yeah.
I hate to say it like that, but
right.
like I learned from my man Tupac, great kid, became an artist, great artist, did everything he's supposed to do, doing his thing, and he became bigger after he got in trouble.
Right.
But like you said, he didn't get in trouble till he became an artist, which was just crazy to me. But I'm just saying, for a lot of artists coming up, that don't let keeping it real goes wrong.
And never control. But even kind of going back to, I think Mozzie is an example of when keeping it real goes right too, because due to the content of his music, he'll, like I said, going back to the syrup thing, he'll go back and say, yo man, this is what I was on, this ain't cool. That's still, to me, that's still a level of keeping it real, because you see what I'm saying?
Oh, hold on. Why you say I gotta cut you off?
Talk to me, yeah.
What's my man, I know y'all probably seen me on social media somewhere, Lil Duval from Instagram that I follow, actually posted an artist, and my man Moneybag Mafia. He posted an artist that I really don't know who this person is, but he was talking about Percocets. And he cut the interview off and said, "Yeah, you got some perks."
Yeah.
Oh, he said, "You want a perk?"
Right.
You
Right. Like he was like itching during the interview.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, therefore, like I said, it can go both ways.
Yeah. That's an example of keeping it real goes wrong.
And Mozzie is keeping it real goes right.
But I feel like those who keep it, whose version of keeping it real going right, those are the artists who are gonna have that staying power, because now the listener is saying, you know what, hey bro, you telling me the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups and downs,
and also
everything
as this
that comes
artist
along
is
with it.
growing, keeping it real or keeping it true. Let's just say true, not real. Let's just call it keeping it true. As this artist is growing, is keeping it true. When you gain your fan base, whatever age they may start from, mind you, these artists, these fan base grow with you within age.
Absolutely.
That's what we can relate all to a Jay-Z.
For sure.
Or give me somebody else. A Jay-Z, somebody that's been in the game for a long time.
You know what I'm saying?
Fab or E40.
Yeah.
A Snoop Dogg.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we see, Snoop Dogg went from gangster to pimping to
reggae to
gospel, and we all grew with him because we all grown as men or as people. Let's just say that, so we can relate. So it's not always a bad thing to evolve in your music. You don't have to appeal to the younger masses all the time.
Exactly. Yeah, stay true to you.
That's it.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is just off the rip, just message to the youngins in general, like, stop trying to prove you're gangster. Because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. And I feel like
who you prove it to.
The thing is, that's what's happening. You got these guys that's been doing it, and then stuff happens. Life really happens.
Right.
Things that people really die. People really go to jail. You know, and then you sit back, and now you like, oh man, now I'm trying to get it right. But that's why I say, listen to these older cats. Listen to cats that's already been there, because it ain't worth it. You can go have a good music career without trying to earn stripes in the street. Now that, like, you got Chance the Rapper. You got all these other rappers that come out and just bend themselves.
Boogie. Shout out to Boogie, man.
Boogie. That song from Boogie, he basically said, like, I don't even want to be in this lifestyle, but I have no choice. Right. So this is my thing about keeping it real and all that. The truth is, I feel like in what I've known, me growing up, people I know, kids I deal with, lifestyle partners, all that. The people who truly grew up in the gutter, that type of lifestyle, they're trying to get out of it.
Facts.
They're not trying to stay in it. So what happens is you have these kids that's coming from these suburbs, or maybe they had just a little taste of, had a couple fights at school or whatever, and you try to live that lifestyle. It's like you're trying to be in it and not trying to get out of it. But that's backwards.
Yeah, it's
you
backwards.
know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's how you get yourself trapped into all the other stuff. It's like you're supposed to be trying to get out of the lifestyle.
And also, for those that may or on their way out of the lifestyle, I'll take an artist like my man Casanova.
Right.
If you look at his whatever rap sheet or his street cred, which I don't even like to respect street cred no more, but if you look at his overall background, he's super hard, super gangster, super everything. But when you see him on camera, you see him in interviews, he's smiling, he's joking. You can be who you are, but I like the fact that he is who he is without trying to be tough all the time when he's on the scene.
And you know what? And I'm glad you said that. That's all due to the fact of what he's already been through. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at, I remember seeing Robert Greene, the guy who wrote The 48 Laws of Power. Recently, I believe he had some sort of near-death experience or whatever. But if you rewind back, he did a collaboration with 50 Cent, the book 50th Law. And the reason why if you fast forward now, why he can relate to 50 so much is because 50 had the near-death experience as well, getting shot 9 times. So therefore, it's like when you've done so much living or hard living, shall I say, for the most part, not too much phases you because you've been that. This is death and this is you. You know what I'm saying? So when you've been that close with it, it's like, okay, cool. The stuff on the internet, that don't bother me. All the trolling and all the stuff, all the attention that y'all trying, the reaction that you're trying to get. I'll play this game with y'all because 50, that's what he does. But he can do that without getting in his feelings. You know what I mean? Because
like I said, due to Casanova, due to his background, or like a Mano or even a Mozzie. You hear about it in music here and there, but when you see him, not saying that I met any one of these guys, but when you see him through interviews or different platforms of them speaking without music, you see that they're not coming through with this big persona of what I rap about. I'm a rap about it because it's what I know, this is what I've been through, and I'm just coming into the game. Other than that, you see these guys having good times, and they're really using the music industry as a career to get out of what you said, the so and so keep it real. I'm gangster. I'm street. I'm this because it's not. We all come. Well, those of us that do come from that background, we all come from it. We're all trying to get out of it, whether it's working on 9 to 5, school, or whatever career path
you've been on ground level when it comes to that type of stuff. You look at somebody like a 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? In no way am I knocking whatever street ties or whatever that he has, but at the end of the day, you can tell this is somebody who was so far removed from that life to where he was just fascinated by it and living eye carelessly through the music. And before you know it, you get a couple of dollars. Then after that, you get a couple street people around you,
with him,
and now you end up in the situation that he's in.
And I hate to use him as an example, but I got to speak my mind. Also with him, I feel like be who you are. If you're not that type, but you feel like,
but you can become that. See, and I think that's where people get the misconception about people. No matter where you come from. And that was my point of people trying to get into it because I don't care how good of a kid I was. You could go to private school. You could be at church every Sunday, whatever. If you want that lifestyle, there's nobody can tell you that you're not what you say you are. So if you want to go and be gangster, and you want to wear a rag, you want to fight, you want to pull kick those, you want to do that. If you're actively doing that, then that's your life. The thing is, you got to still deal with those consequences that come with that.
But see, I think you also got to look at when he decided to live that life. He decided to live that life once he got money.
No, fine, but it's still him.
The Tupac
right, but it still became Tupac. It's still, and that's my point.
But here's the thing. I think the difference between the two is that Pac was such a revolutionary to where deep down inside he was still built to be able to, hey, okay, if I'm going to jail, whatever consequences came his way, he was willing to stand on it. Meanwhile, you got somebody like like a 6ix9ine or somebody who says, they quick to say, oh, I'm guilty. I mean, I'm innocent. I didn't do this or this. That's not my lifestyle. I'm this and that. Well,
because they realize that nowadays in the industry or the time that we live in with the hip hop industry, after Tupac and Biggie, they really created the hip hop cops. So now they like, oh shit, I can get locked up for what I'm rapping about, which flabbergasts me about these young artists or these new artists that come out and talk this and talk that and really incriminate themselves, knowing that you have people watching and listening to what you're producing or what you're coming out with as far as music to lock you up. But that's crazy.
And that's the point though. And that's why I say for that message is, go out, man, get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Get out of it, get you some money so you could be fly and all that with not having to watch over your shoulder. You know,
and speak yourself, man.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying still be yourself, because I feel like even in the music industry, Drake made it possible. He made it cool to just be you.
And a lot of other artists.
And a lot of other artists as well. But
yeah,
because he's like the person who like spearheaded that whole thing.
Yeah.
But then kind of going in another direction too, going back to the West Coast where we're talking about guys who, you know, claim a set or gangbang. You also have some people like a Vince Staples, or even though Kendrick necessarily doesn't claim a set, but on the West Coast particular, these guys are they claim that set damn near by default.
But that's the point of that. That's what I'm saying. The same point of that song. Right. Yeah, it's like you don't have no choice in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And here's the thing: you don't got to be 100% active. It's just the fact that my grandfather, my uncles, my aunts, my cousins. We talking 30+ years of it's almost like a tribe.
But we have to break that mentality.
And I feel like it's happening because again, you got a Kendrick or Vince Staples or other guys who are just saying, or even a Boogie. Like I grew up in Compton. I'm in Compton, the heart of gangbanging, yet and still. True enough, I grew up in a Crip set, but my content of music is about this chick or this or that. And I feel like that time is now to where slowly but surely it's starting to move into another.
I got a question real quick, like, and kind of to switch gears. I love it, but have y'all seen? Because when I was just talking about the times and all that, did y'all see this new Prada line that they came out with? No. Have y'all heard about it? Well, Prada came out with a new line in their clothes that the imagery, the little character that they have looked like blackface. It's blackface with the real big red pink lips and all that. So they recently just pulled out that whole line because of the backlash they was getting from it. But I was just surprised. I'm just like, even in this day and time, that we still have to deal with that. And I guess what made me think about it is because now it's like so many rappers have been hollering Prada and all, and we holler these high name clothing brands and things like that, only for them to almost return the favor. Yeah. But I'm telling you, man, I seen it and I was just like, this is crazy, you know. And I know, like, we into fashion. That's part of the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying?
Part of the McSaylor lifestyle.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, for right now, I'm gonna say on record. Yeah, no problem for me.
All right, no, cool. And I like the way he kind of switched the gears into that, because I want to say this. Yeah. Just like we speak on these labels that aren't necessarily for us. Let me say this. Shout out to all the moguls, rappers, athletes that smoke cigars, show they sell smoking cigars, and are into the lifestyle of cigar smoke, because this is a way to show maybe the youth or people that's just unknown about cigar smoking that this is not your average, I hate to say it like this, but your weed, your perks, your all the pill popping and your lean drinking and all this. Right. Look, you want to get into something? This is a good hobby to get into. Very therapeutic. It's very relaxing. It's a conversation piece.
Networking.
It's very networkish.
Yeah. That should probably damn near be number one on the list.
You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we have these artists / athletes / moguls or / entertainers. Let's just say that they're being into cigar smoke, and I like the fact that more of them are coming out. I guess it's due to social media, and they all showing their personal lives that they are smoking. Such as From your D.L. Hughley's
Right.
to your Steve Harvey's to your
Ocho
Jay-Z's.
Cincos. Yeah.
Speaking of Michael Jordan, we know he smokes.
Come on now.
He smokes.
Big boy
cigars.
athlete.
But I do want to, because me personally, I can't get it. He's dropped the same shoes, what, for the 6th time now?
Right.
And it's like, for me, and I know everybody may feel different, but
I agree.
why are we still buying the same shoe? You know what I'm saying? 6 times, bro.
Right. I think, I mean, from a business standpoint, of course, we all get that because, you know, money is money.
And what works in business and what works don't fix it.
And maybe I could be reaching, you know, maybe no, I'm not, okay. For, you know, I ain't gonna say reaching, but maybe it could be, you know, just his way of saying, well, let me give this particular generation that same thrill that the guys in the 90s had. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You know
I like that.
You know,
aspect,
because it's still, now I will say this, the way of getting the sneaker is a whole lot easier now. You got bots, you have raffles.
No, but it's still causes the same.
No, the uproar is the same. But I'm saying that there was a time when if you wanted a shoe, you had to.
That's the middle gap.
Right.
I call it the middle gap because in the beginning there wasn't no. Oh, this is the Jordan 11. This is Jordan didn't have numbers back then.
Yeah.
Jordan just had.
No, it had numbers, but it wasn't retro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my point is, let's just go from 10. Being that's the first double digit. The 11 came out. It wasn't the Jordan 11. It was just the new Jordan. You can go to any retail spot 3 to 4 months after and still get it. Nowadays, it's you line up and you this, that, and the third, which causes the bots. Which causes all these apps. I understand we're in a technical world now, but which causes all these different formats for you to try to get a shoe.
What's your favorite shoe right now?
My favorite shoe right now will be
not necessarily a Jordan, just your favorite.
Yeah, just my favorite shoe, Adidas Ultra Boost.
Okay, me, I'm gonna go with honestly, due to what my class look like, the Air Max 97. I know it's retro, but it's just that it's something that's, I hate to say, no, you know what? I take that back. Scratch that. Phone posit. You know me.
Phone posit.
Okay. What about you?
Phone posit.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm all over the place. I don't really have
Balenciaga guy, Margiela.
Nah.
He got to go to Marty Sex and all.
Nah.
No more problems for him.
No more problems. You see, he mentioned Friday.
Like I said, I'm basically all over the place at this point. You know, if I like it, it's one of those things. I'm not really looking out for anything particular. Even though I'm not even gonna bring it up. I still want my top 3s that I feel like at this point I would never get.
Don't bring it up.
But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, I feel like you, man. Whether it's the classic shell toe, classic Puma, classic Air Max, classic Jordan, of course, phones for me. Whether it's a high-end designer, like you said, if I like it, I ain't gonna say no matter the price, but more so if I like it, I like it. It's all about what you like, and I also feel, due to my age, because I'm not no spring chicken no more. It's about comfort too.
Sure.
Which I don't care how hot it is. If it ain't fitting right on my feet, I can't walk around in it. Majority of the time.
We just don't want you in no barbecue sandals, bro. That's all. We don't need you.
No, I ain't at the age yet. Spring chicken. I'm not a rooster.
But you know what I will say? I do like the
Shout out
fact.
to my roosters, Rick.
I do like what Nike is doing as far as dipping and dabbing more into the street brand stuff and accepting some of these new designers that are coming in. Shout out.
I can holler at us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, man, like the whole
such and such.
Yeah, you know, like the whole Fear God collaboration, like that's the closest thing to what they did with Off-White, you know what I'm saying, and Virgil, you know what I mean? Just like, shout out Off-White, man, you know, and Fear God, man, like, I think his name Jerry Lorenzo, you know what I mean? Like, and just the awesome things that he's doing as a black designer, you know what I'm saying? Just coming in, infiltrating the culture. And here's the thing: the things that he's doing with Nike is, it's like next level stuff. These are things that we haven't seen before from them as a brand, which kind of goes back to the Jordan thing. Jordan. Don't get me wrong, we love the OGs, we love the classic stuff, you know what I'm saying? But like, we constantly want to see the evolution of that particular brand You know, the little Team Jordan stuff, man, we not even gonna talk about that. But
And
more
that's
so,
what I'm
like,
saying.
yeah, I'm talking about your premium footwear and the things that
Let
you
me
want
say
to
this
see
while we still on
people's
footwear.
feet. Like, I want to see that grow more.
As far as footwear and fashion, that y'all designers, I understand those that have big names and just know that automatically people are gonna gravitate to it just due to the name, because as far as us, the people that we go cop whatever. Everything ain't hot. Just because it's blah blah and the some of these these clothing lines that come out with, especially nowadays, the athletic sneakers are in. Instead of come out with your traditional sleek loafer,
Right.
or your sleek boat shoe, or your sleek hard bottom, or even just whatever shoe that you predominantly sold on the low.
Yeah.
You come out with these athletic shoes, and they just be all tight, bulkiness. Y'all, okay? Somebody came out with the multi-colorful shoe, like I hate to say it, but the cross-color look. Everybody want to do it, even that.
But you know, but this is the thing. That's a consumer. That's the consumer's fault because we keep buying it. That's how I look.
But what he's saying is
That's upper class.
Yeah.
No, I got you.
Because when you look at when you're trying to insert something new, or pretty much like going what you said, like the bulky thing. Technically, that was really from the '90s. It's just that Balenciaga. They kicked it off, and then next thing you know, Fila and then Yeezy, they was like, oh,
No,
this
but
is
I
the
can
way
respect
because
the
they
Fila.
control the
I can
way.
respect the Fila. I can respect the Nike, Reebok,
Right.
Asics, whoever you say. But Balenciaga, y'all sleek, y'all modern, y'all European.
But they started.
That's what I'm saying.
because they was just the first one, the light bulb to go off.
Well, no, but that's what I'm
But
saying.
that's
So
what I'm
for
saying.
them
They're
to
in
start it,
control of the culture,
Yeah, so
and
they
the
started
direction.
it.
So
and
therefore,
like he said, they're in control of the culture because Balenciaga became such a popular name that, we're such a popular name and we started it. Now everybody's running to it just due to the name.
right? But
Because the I hate to cut you off, but the Balenciaga sock sneaker or whatever
Yeah.
you call it, where it's just the sole and the sock,
right,
that's popping.
right.
And Nike been had the ones that got the Jason Kidd bottom with the little
right.
and that's like more a basketball shoe. Let me say that. So now that y'all coming into that, not only did y'all come with the bulky, colorful,
Right.
coming with the shoe that's very supportive.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, overall the fashion, it don't, you stop pushing the envelope so far so fast. Do it gradually, and I mean for the big name brands, it's you're gonna get the customers.
Right.
For the urban quote unquote name brands, you're also gonna get the customers. Just stop pushing the envelope so fast. For those that agree or disagree with me, leave it in the comments. I would like to.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. At this point, you know, not at this point, but I'm just saying in general. Let us know in the comments what y'all rocking, what y'all listening to,
What you
y'all
smoking. Yes,
what
sir.
your parents
Should be a Hawk McSaylor what you smoking.
Definitely. So again, make sure y'all hitting up the website,
Right.
hit up the Instagram, hit up the Facebook. Check us out, man. And like I said, we're gonna keep bringing this to y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Leave the comments. Let us know how it is, what you rocking with at the moment, what you're listening to, what you're smoking, what you're pairing it with, from the fashion to everything. Let us know. You know what I'm saying?
And the
Because we're gonna talk about it next episode.
We're gonna talk about it, and the best way to let us know that, of course, is in the comments. But also, if you're on Instagram, use the hashtag #PullUpAndSmoke. This way, when we search that hashtag, we can see what you're smoking, we can see what you're rocking, we can see what you're listening to. The fashion, the music, and the cigars, that is really and truly the DNA of Hawk McSaylor and what we are, what we stand for, and even the future direction and where we're going. That's who we are. That's what we're about.
So get your fly on, man. Get your fly on.
Also subscribe to anything that you see us on. If it has a subscribe button, hit it. And that way you can stay in tune and be notified as soon as we drop new material.
Hawk McSaylor. Catch y'all on the next one.
We out.